What's going on, traders? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Thank you guys again for joining us for another live stream. I'm going to give it a couple minutes until everyone that's a part of TechBot Solutions can be joining us. Right now, we do have one that we have already been tracking during pre-market hours, and it's due to one of our members. I do want to give him all the credit, and his username is G85. During pre-market hours, he ended up calling out a stock. It was or at least he's the one that disclosed it to me. And it was MRNS. So right now it's still trending up. I'm going to be sharing my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is I'm going to be talking about. In this video, I'm going to be simply breaking down stocks, and I'm still in one of my swing trades for JDST. And I'll show you guys that specific trade as well. Right now I'm up. I'm thinking about locking in profits on that specific trade, and maybe we can get into a quick little day trade for you guys. After this video, I'm going to make my way over to the Discord group chat for the voice channels. So if you guys are on the Discord TechBot Solutions chat, you guys can simply make your way to the TechBot Solutions live chat, and then I will be just hanging out with you guys right then and there. So thank you guys again. And we have everyone saying good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, guys? Thank you guys again for your time. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be sharing my screen, and we should be good to go. Boom. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is MRNS. Let's go ahead and look into a catalyst on why it is that it's doing so well. So if you guys could see, based on its previous trend, it's been slowly, compared to any other low cap stock, right? I mean, this is a $3 stock. It isn't, the smallest cap stock, but usually, like if you search up any other low cap stock, it continuously sees a downward trend. With MRNS, it's been continuously seeing an upward trend. It looks like there was a critical breakout or technical breakout at $3, and that's pretty much where it was like flatlining at, and it was struggling to break. And let's go ahead and do a 2-day analysis. Boom, there we go. It was able to break above $3, was holding above the $3 support. And then today, during pre-market hours, we were able to, or one of our group members was able to catch the break. So let's go ahead, and we already have a couple people that are up right now due to the call out within our group. So let me go ahead and see. Boom, there we go. Some up 3.38%. And yep, this is where it was called out. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, we got G85 just doing a simple call out. That's the whole importance of exposure and having a team to go off of, right? Being able to share ideas and not solely investing based on their opinion, but just identifying potential and breaking it down ourselves. So something that I'd like to see about MRNS is either I would like to see it make new highs. So once the market opens, it makes new highs, and then we can trade it as of that, or wait for a pullback and try to focus on a bounce around the EMA line. If you guys can see the moving average exponential, it does a pretty good job trying to bounce off of that or the purple VWAP line. So maybe when the market opens, we can get a little bit more volatility out. But based on where it previously closed, let's say around like 314, even that's pretty high. Right now it is up about 53%. So what I would expect is, it is overbought. I would expect, once the market does end up opening, for a downward trend to somewhat occur, just because a bunch of people are going to want to lock in profits since you're up, 53%. So that would only make sense. So we're going to wait for that, but I do want to set my alert to see if we make new highs, and set my alert to see if it breaks above 486, as I think that would be very interesting to be able to capture. So the MACD indicator is indicating the first bar for a downward trend. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually stay above the EMA line. Again, and this is the VWAP line that I'm using, so it's a study that you can add under settings. I'm using the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform, so thank you for that. All right. So let's go ahead and go down the list with stocks seeing the most volume. So it looks like AMD had a nice little pump, had a nice little push to 1270. AMD usually sees all its activity during pre-market hours, unfortunately, and once the market opens, it sees a downward trend. I still think it's going to be trending down and even go sub 12 today. So that's something to follow up with, and I'll simply set my alerts there. But I definitely do think AMD has potential when it really sees an upward trend, and I'm not too certain that right now that upward trend is permanent. All right, so we got CTRV. The reason CTRV is most likely relevant and popping up in your scanner is because it was previously trading at 50 cents, hit highs of 73, and it's seen a downward trend from there. Looks like it's trying to hold above the golden VWAP line and now breaking above the EMA line. This could be something interesting to trade for those that see value in trading stocks less than $1. Not necessarily my pick of stocks, and yeah, kind of going from there. Like now looking at JNUG, if you guys have been looking at the overall 20-day analysis, it's been seeing a consistent upward trend right as it hit $26. Ever since then, it's been seeing a downward trend, and now trying to hold above $23, not doing the best job. But overall, the MACD indicator is indicating that it's most likely done seeing that downward trend based on what it's saying right now. If we can actually break anywhere around from 1250, I think that can give us a better understanding that we can make our way back up. But again, don't force it. It's still continuing that downward trend, still below the moving average exponential. Unlike JDST, the inverse ETF validated the $40 support like we called it out. Now broke above $45. If it ends up today breaking above $45, then this could be a good potential swing trade as it's validating that support and offers a lot of potential for profit if it can make its way back up to $60. So I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. Let's go ahead and see. So people are asking, what program is this? This is the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. All right. These are some of the stocks. CTRV, I believe that's another one, yeah, that we have there. TAHO. Okay, well, I see why this one's relevant. Had an overall support at $4, peak at 725. So let's see if this could still be a run-in. No, definitely seen a downward trend. We might be able to get a little bounce off the golden VWAP line. This has been a very useful study, especially if you're trying to do any momentum trades. Being able to have a better understanding on where to buy, and then with a momentum trade on when to sell when it gets close to the red VWAP line. But use the indicator, whatever's the best for you. But definitely, I think this one's more on the overbuy. It's seeing all its volume during pre-market hours, and it's most likely gonna write itself back down. So let's continue going down the list. I saw a couple of people talking about CURA. If I'm not mistaken, this is one that definitely, yeah, that we traded last week. So a really nice pump, is really trying to hold above $12. So that's something. So I don't know exactly how it is that you guys would like to play it, but understanding that $12 is a pre-market support, resistance at 1250. So it offers that margin for profit if you're able to ride it from top to bottom. That's about about 4%. So really depends on if you're able to capitalize on that, then great. I think most likely it's going to see a downward trend. I think it's way overbought and way overvalued right now because of all the hype that it saw last week. I think it's most likely going to break the $12 support and make its way back down. So I'll simply set my alert if it breaks below 11.95, and I'll keep the group up to date on whatever ends up happening. So we have about 5 minutes before the market opens, team. Let's go ahead and try to focus on about 2 to 3 stocks. We have a couple people suggesting something. Oh, I am sorry about that. So for those that are tuning in and unfortunately got kicked out of the Discord group chat, I reposted a link yesterday for the Discord group chat link. There was some, not too sure, I thought it was like a prune feature. It's a filter that like not TechBuds, but Discord has. And I said, some people got automatically removed from the group chat. Sorry for the inconvenience. I was like, here's a link again. So you guys can feel free to join again. I'm sorry. There's a filter that if you're not active for like 30 days, it removes you automatically. But I saw even a couple people that were active were unfortunately removed. So just wanted to let you guys know about that. So hopefully that answers your question. It's on the Facebook group if you're there already. Yeah, so we just broke down TAHO. So hopefully that helped out. Let's take a look at IDXG. IDXG looking like it's making new highs again at 170. Those are previous highs. I think this one's definitely more heading back down than anything. Let's continue. RNN, nope, don't see much value there. You see this one's seen more of a downward trend. Nope, not there. AKS. So Macy's showing like a potential bounce and trying to hold above 2120. Not too much margin there to make up. We have TECK. This one can be interesting. And let's see. Yeah, it's seen a downward trend, but it looks like it's trying to hold above 22, 23 during pre-market hours. It looks like it's down again. It has a margin of about 2.3%. Yeah, just took a pretty big dive. Yeah, not much margin there because it has, I'm not too sure if you guys can see that, has this margin of the support around $23, resistance at like, 23.40, about 2% potential there. So nothing huge. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see. Trying to go down the list and HTGM. All right. This one, let's see. This one looks like it's trying to make its way back up. Just during pre-market hours, broke above 190. Does offer a little bit more margin, $2 resistance, highs of 220. So this could be one to keep your eyes on. Not too sure if you guys want to add that one to your watch list. BW, and then let's go ahead and see how Save is doing during pre-market hours. We had Rat Gaming's and a couple other members, CValue and SAVE. I just wanted to make sure that it continues to hold above the EMA line. So today will be, just another day that we use as confirmation that it's continuing its upward trend and kind of go from there. But yeah, Save definitely looks like it validated the support at $3 and has been seeing an upward trend from there. So let's see. IDRA. Boom. Okay. All right, it looks like during pre-market hours, it's trying to hold right at the purple VWAP line. This could be something. Looks like there's a hold at 230, which is a previous support. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job. Hopefully it can maintain that support and we don't get a bunch of panic sellers and end up, seeing a downward trend. But all right, let me go ahead and go down the list one more time. We have about a couple seconds before the market opens. So I like the setup on IDRA. I also like the setup on, there we go. Market just opened, guys. Good luck. Boom, there we go, making new highs. So this is MRNS. This thing's up 59% on the day. Just hit highs of $5. Can we make new highs? If this thing can break, oh, there we go, experiencing a little pullback. Nope. Can we push on through? Of course. Thank you again, bud. Boom, there we go. Broke above $5, $5 new support. And has this thing ever been that high? Nope. There we go. All the people start kicking in. JDST hitting highs of $46. JNEG taking a huge dive below 23. Alrighty. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm working on something real quick. Alrighty, there we go. Since the market opened, so since we've captured it, this thing has gone up 13% there. It's experiencing a pullback. Let's try to find, try to see the bounce off the moving average exponential. Can we get a pretty decent pullback? No, this thing's continuing to rally pretty well. What do you guys think about this specific pick? There we go. There we go. Alrighty. I want to hear the team and how they're doing. Boom. Wealthy Creations, congrats to you. 20, yeah, CURA, nice. $204 profit. Kyle killing it. $55. Nice, nice. We got 32.99% on CURA. You guys are definitely killing it. Congrats. Here we go. Looks like it's hit its peak. That's the first. The MBA. That's the first confirmation that it's seen a pullback. There we go. Downward trend. And let's wait for the bounce off the moving average exponential or the purple view upline. So I think anywhere around $5 can be a pretty decent. If it validates that support, there it goes with that huge pullback. And it's trying to hold above perfectly at $5. I think we can get a little bit more. No, it's climbing. Okay. And there it goes. $5.10. I say overall support if you guys are in anywhere above $5. $5 being like the new support. If it breaks below $5, might not be the best idea to hold. It might be ideal to cut losses because not knowing all this margin that it's made up, it'd be horrible to have to write it all the way down. So you could always get back in, but you can't like sell where you're at right now. So $5 there we're at, and there it goes. It broke below. We have a bunch. We have a bunch of buyers that were at 4.99. It's getting way too close. There we go. Broke below, and there's the pullback. There it goes, hitting the EMA line. Esther, I don't have that set up for the 3-year chart. I would have to change one of my frequencies. I'll be sure to look at the 3-day chart once I'm in the Discord live chat. Okay, there we go. Looks like we're bouncing. Can it break above $5 again? And once it breaks above $5, we'll cut the live stream there, and we'll move on over to the Discord group chat. There we go. $5, and you got to hold. There we go. 504, 505. Nice. Continue its upward trend. Based on previous trends, the resistance most likely will be anywhere around 525 to 5. I think we can make new highs in 550. Definitely offers that 10% potential. It's continuing its upward trend. The 2 green candlestick confirmation. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, guys. I just had to submit a couple orders on my side. There we go. And there's the pullback. Looks like it did hit highs of, what was that? 518 to be exact. And it's seen a little slight of a pullback. still trying to, again, don't force it. If you see that it's trying to see more of a downward trend than an upward trend, then just simply lock in profits. I'm sure that you guys are up, especially due to our call out during market open. I do want to make sure that you guys all know that the reason that I came across this specific stock has to be through one of the suggestions that one of our traders made, and his name is G85. He just locked in $595 worth of profit. So if you guys are part of this group chat, simply go ahead and give him a thank you if you guys were able to benefit off of this, because again, it's all a networking platform, and I want to make sure all the people that made profit off of it and heard it from me understand that you guys know who it came from, and that's from one of our members. So thank you guys again for joining us. I'm going to continue our conversation over in the Discord group chat. So I hope you guys are having an exciting day. Just had to lock in one of my trades for JDST, which was a swing trade. But I'm super pumped, already starting the day on a green day. And I do want to let you guys know today is going to be a somewhat busy day if everything goes well according to plan. We have a pretty big sale going on, a couple of tens of thousands of dollars. Doesn't have to do anything with the stock market, but I'll keep you guys up to date on what ends up happening. I am planning. Today, I was actually planning on catching a flight in the early morning to Houston, Texas to help out. I just need to make sure that we finish what it is that I have going on today. And I'm either going to catch a flight tonight or fly in tomorrow morning. So if any of you guys are in the Texas, Houston area, feel free to message me. I'd love to meet up with you guys and help out any way that I can. We're going to be donating all the money that we raise with TechBud Solutions, both on the Cash App and the donation link, and donate all that as well. So thank you guys again for all your time. I do want to remind you guys there was something that people are asking a lot right now, and I didn't want to talk too much about it because it's more of a I thought more of a thing that we're trying to handle individually. But there's an individual member. Oh, I just had an alert go off. Okay, so MRNS just saw a downward trend, is definitely pushing back down. It might be a good idea to wait for the bounce off the golden VWAP line and to not force that trade. Looks like it's trying to hold above 475, which is a pre-market resistance. But the easiest way that I can put it for you guys is that there was a member within our group that a lot of people spent a lot of time with. The member and our group did not see eye to eye, so we simply decided to part ways. We were able to kickstart his following because of what he was able to gain through TechBud Solutions. So I was like, hey, go do your own thing. I got a couple messages yesterday night, direct messages within Discord, saying that he was talking crap, and they're a part of his group chat, and he said he was speaking in a way that was very disrespectful towards our group and towards our admin and our members all together, which is something that I don't understand, because if our group is to promote positivity, which is something that he continuously said within his video, it was definitely I was surprised he didn't bite himself in the tongue with everything it was that he was saying. I thought we're just keeping it between me and him, but obviously he likes to share and go on rants with his followers, which is 100% okay. I do want to let you guys know that he did disclose certain private information from myself. So I'm going to be speaking to my lawyers today. So if any of you guys are watching that are part of this guy's group chat, feel free to let him know that he can reach out to me. He has my number, and then if he has any issue or he wants to solve this, how we're supposed to be solving it, that he can send me a message or give me a call with his real number, since he likes to display private information. But I'm sure that we can take care of this 100% legally. And I'm he talks, he likes to talk. So I'm sure when it comes down to the discussion that we can have, I just want to make sure that he can back up what it is that he's saying, and that we can become transparent with what it is that we're trying to promote. I'm not here to be or subjugate anyone and then go on rants and try to bring people down. Unfortunately, I do apologize for all the drama that's been going back and forth. All I ask you to do is to continue doing your what it is that you love, and that's investing and being an entrepreneur. Unfortunately, you're gonna most likely meet up with, this is my first time in the years that I've been doing my different businesses and doing TechBud Solutions for free. I brought on this member thinking that he would be a good asset to our community. Unfortunately, he was one of the biggest drawbacks with TechBud Solutions, regardless of what it is that regardless of what value he brought at that moment. It's, their actions after, we divert ways that really, shows your true colors. And people are asking who it is. 100%. You guys know who it is. I just want to ask you guys, just continue focusing on your investments, continue focusing on what it is that you love, and make sure that you ask questions. Make sure that you ask questions, and true colors will come out. And if it comes down to it, I'm 100% willing to take action legally because of the private information that he disclosed. So I want to encourage you guys, because his members reached out to me because they didn't agree with his actions. Let him know everything that's going on. I'm not going to reach out to him, but thank you guys again for all the support. I'm so sorry that we've had to deal with this. I just want you guys to know that this is not something that we condone. And safest thing to say is that, we will, have a solution for you guys. So thank you guys again. The link is going to be all down below if you guys want to join TechBet Solutions. Again, it's a free networking group. You have the power to access 43,000 members worldwide. And the thing that we do best is we provide a free and simple platform for both new and experienced traders. We'd love to have you as a part of our group if you see value in it. But other than that, continue working hard, continue following your dreams, and let your passion be what drives you in your success. You're always going to experience bumps in the road, and sometimes it might not be, the best situation. But it's those true entrepreneurs and the true investors that really are going to see success that can overcome that. So I wish you guys the best. And like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, guys.